Qu'attendez-vous?
Qu'attendez-vous? Qu'attendez-vous?
The message in the ISIS video could not be more clear. French young people should not hesitate to join the battle for an Islamic State in Iraq and Syria. What are you waiting for? The video repeatedly asks. And in a demonstration of their commitment, the gunmen, at least 3 of whom speak native French, burned French passports and driver's licenses. There is an easy answer as to why ISIS terrorists seem to be aiming their recruiting message at France. With an estimated 5 million Muslims living here, France has one of the largest Muslim populations in Western Europe. But there are less obvious reasons as well. Unemployment is high among young people, which could make them especially vulnerable, particularly those from disaffected immigrant communities. Those who've worked in the tough neighborhoods outside of Paris, like Jean-Paul Ney, say government attempts to address the issues have failed.
30, 40 years of very bad immigration policy, very bad integration. There's no integration.
Ney says the consequence of that failure were first seen in the riots in French cities in 2005, when young people, mostly from immigrant communities, took to the streets. Now, he says, a new generation of disaffected young people is the target for the fundamentalist message. 22-year-old Maxime Auchard is one. He grew up in modest circumstances. His friends, who did not want their faces shown, said they were surprised when he converted to Islam and became more and more radical. But then they were shocked when he was identified as one of the executioners of Syrian soldiers in an ISIS video last week. Cleaning lady Ana dos Santos, who also didn't want her face shown, was horrified when she was told her son was in the same decapitation video. She told authorities it wasn't him. The Paris prosecutor's office has since distanced the agency from a news release that named dos Santos. But the mother does not deny that her son, raised Catholic, has converted to Islam and now has joined ISIS in Syria. On his Twitter account, he too was recruiting for ISIS, urging his fellow countrymen to come and join him before the account was shut down. All of it has left authorities desperately trying to find ways to stop the exodus of young people. The Interior Minister now has a law under which he can prosecute those who join terrorist groups and invalidate passports of those who may be planning to. But neither addresses the kind of threat posed by the ISIS video, where at one point a young Frenchman makes a direct and chilling appeal to those who cannot travel to Syria to act on their own at home in France against what he calls the enemies of Islam. The kind of appeal authorities increasingly fear may find traction among some who live in France but don't feel part of it. Jim Bitterman, CNN, Paris.